Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem. And you can see the Hanukkah lights here. There's no way to make it really dark so you can see it vividly. However, there it is. And there is the menorah. And there is the candle. Now, you might not be able to see the candle as well. However, if I take the flash off, perhaps you can see the candle a little better. So we are talking about Hanukkah. And I am talking about my Hanukkah encounters during this season. Rather than just the 8 days, I was led by Hashem to do 32 days. And I'm going to tell you about Hanukkah remembrance, the miracle of light, rededication, and there's so much to discover. There's so many mysteries when it comes to Hanukkah and all the other days in history that pertain to those who were in the nations, the tribes, the tongues, all of those who were connected. The seed of the first father, the father of all fathers. So as we get into it, remember that this is a time of remembering the miracle of light and all of what our ancestors endured, all the different tribes, all the different tongues, all the different nations, such a rich inheritance. So as we come together, we are going to remember and share this time together. It's more than just food. It's more than just candles and lights. It's so much more than that. And what exactly does Hanukkah mean today? For each and every one of us, it may mean something different. And I'm going to share my Hanukkah encounter, my Hanukkah story with you so you know, so you have a little bit of background. So my name is Shifra Yahavet Israel. I'm here to bring something of priceless value to you, not to take anything away from you. And I remember my mother used to always go up to the attic and get all the decorations during this time of the year. And for quite some time, I was not actually proactive in observing this time of year when it comes to Hanukkah and all of that, because it was the time that my mother transitioned, which was approximately December 21st or December 22nd. I can't remember the exact date, honestly. However, it was one of the two, and she was born on September 22nd. And she was not my natural mother, but she was definitely a woman, a lady, a queen, and so much more. And she was a revivalist. She was an activist, and she definitely was one who cared about all of humanity and all of creation. She definitely was one who carried that light, that fire, that love. And she was definitely one who had a voice connected to the voice of truth, because she had many dreams and visions and visitations. She was one who was like a forerunner. She definitely knew the seasons and the times and had many, many giftings and talents. And she was one who definitely loved to prepare food for many. I didn't follow in her footsteps when it comes to that. However, I do a lot better than I used to. So I started out with exploring some food, festive food of different nations. My background is Mediterranean, Asian. I was born in the USA. I'm American. However, we should always be in touch with our lineage, and we should always embrace other nations, tribes, and tongues. It's so much fun. Some people really love Italian food. Other people really love Mexican food. For me, I really, 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 really love Asian cuisine, especially Japanese, Thai, Vietnamese, Indonesian, Korean, all of it. And I am definitely 100% plant-based. So please check out Garden Seeds for Life. Plant-based coaching will begin soon, very soon. Not sure of the start date, however, we have to be sure that we are partaking of the garden. So with all of that being said, 8 days. So it's very interesting. I kept seeing the number 8 many times. I would see 8, then I would see 8888, and I would see 8888, 4 8s. And what came to me from the Maker, Hashem, was 32 days of Hanukkah instead of 8. Many were talking about double blessings, double miracles, double, double, double. But this is the double, double. Because it's 4 times 8. It's 8 quadrupled, so to speak. And this is my Hanukkah journey. So 8 days. The first 8 days had to do with food. So my complete journey is from December 12th to January 12th. And before I knew that counted out to 32 days, that is what I actually heard in the spiritual realm. So it was definitely accurate. So we are to have spiritual senses. We're to definitely know the seasons and the times and be able to hear with our spiritual ears and see with our spiritual eyes, which is different from our natural eyes and ears. So the first 8 days had to do with food and meal planning. And I had a journey going through exploring different types of falafel from different nations, how the Lebanese do it, how the Egyptians do it, and all of that. Potato latkes or potato pancakes. And I definitely went through a lot of exploration with that, and it was successful. Korean pancakes, which are really good. You can get those at Trader Joe's. Spring rolls. I really like spring rolls. I prepare those at home. Fruit. Satsuma mandarins, apples, pears, fruit salad, spinach salad with avocado, cucumber, carrots. And then the second 8 days, December 20th to December 27th, which we're in the midst of, has to do with candles and menorahs and gratitude, memories, reflections. And the third 8 days is prayer time and praise. Prayer, singing and dancing, Tehillim, joy. So wonderful. For the fourth 8 days, which is the final, kindness, giving gifts, food, cards, clothing, words of encouragement to others. We are blessed to be a blessing. We should always be grateful and thankful. And today is December 22, 24 on the Gregorian calendar. However, on the original calendar, it is a little different. It may be a little different than the calendar being used among many today. However, it was 32 degrees today, which is another clear sign. And there's so much that we can learn as it pertains to everything when it comes to numbers, names, words, colors. And the colors that are associated with Hanukkah is blue and white. And that's why I have this blue candle here lit. And then this white candle. And then this Hanukkah. Because this is a Hanukkah in the background, the big one. That is a plug-in. And then this is the menorah. And this is the light. So for me, Hanukkah has a lot to do with the covenant. To me, it's a shadow and type of Shabbat. It's also has some aspects of Sukkot where you come together in the sukkah and have meals together. Family, friends, neighbors, strangers, orphans, widows, etc., etc. And perhaps Hanukkah means something different to you Perhaps it's not a time where you want to celebrate. It may not be the greatest of memories. However, what came to me today, which may encourage all of you, is you can take the bitter with the sweet. So today I blended together some lemons with some ginger. I didn't add anything to it to sweeten it. I usually do not. However, it was a good blend. I drank it because sometimes we just have to take the bitter with the sweet. Sometimes it's more bitter than sweet. However, Hashem always makes it sweeter. And if you don't know about the name Hashem, Hashem is the name above all names. So that is Hashem in the Hebrew language. As there are many different names for the creator of all, the maker, the master, the ruler, so many different descriptions. However, there is only one, Ahad, and there are not multiple ones. However, as you go forth, embrace the light. Be sure that you love above all else and desire to know the truth, the absolute truth, and not allow deception, darkness, disaster, destruction, disease, divorce, division, discouragement, disappointment, depression, or any of that to enter into your life. Guard your eyes and your ears and your heart and your lips, and be sure that you are one who is sowing seeds to excellent spiritual fruit. And be sure that you are one who is a destiny helper and a divine connection. So as you go forth, walk in the victory. This is the season of victory. This is the victory season. It's a season of miracles. It's the marriage season, baby blessing season, all of that. I heard a powerful testimony from a woman who's waited so many years to get pregnant. She is pregnant with at least triplets. The ultrasound showed 3 heads. And then I know of another lady who had twin boys. I'm not sure how old they are yet, but that was her prayer. That was her heart's cry, to have more than one baby at once. So perhaps you may not be wanting to have babies. Maybe you're past that, or maybe that's not your desire. However, whatever it is, I would love to give you encouragement to walk in it, to do it. Don't delay. Never delay. Always remember that each moment, each second is so precious. Take nothing and nobody for granted. So as you go forth, walk in the ways of the Maker. Always speak love, speak life, speak truth, and walk in the light and not darkness. Walk in the light. What does the light represent? Holiness, purity, cleanness, all of that, righteousness. Never walk in the dark places. Stay out of the dry places. It is not your portion. So as you go forth, be filled to overflowing with love. Love is definitely the foundation for everything. So as you go forth, don't be discouraged. Be encouraged. Celebrate. Have joy. This is the victory season. Whatever it is, whatever you have been waiting for, it doesn't matter how long you've been waiting. I'm telling you, the one, the Holy One, who has all power to do all things, will do it. And remember, those of you who are the true ambassadors, you are the hands, the feet, the ears, the eyes, the voice. So stay connected. Walk closely with the Maker and be obedient. Obedience is better than anything else. And I'm telling you, the favor of Hashem is better than life. So go forth and celebrate. There will be more to come. I will be sharing more with you about food. I will be sharing more with you about prayers in the days to come. However, remember, we are always to be more spiritual than natural. Supernatural, exactly right. And we should always know the seasons and the times so that we can walk the right way. So we will know there are some mysteries, but those will be revealed to us in dreams, visions, visitations. Angels are in our midst. As you go forth, remember, Hashem did not create anything that is not good. So all of us have the choice to be good. Hashem did not create anyone who is not good, because Hashem is perfect. And we can be perfect when we make the right choices and when we always do as we are instructed to do. So as you go forth, remember, love, live, walk in the light, and embrace the absolute truth. Stand in the gap to make up the hedge for all of humanity and all of creation. We are here for such a time as this. We have been given authority and dominion as we are connected to the true power source. There is none greater. So have no fear. Fear has to do with being tormented. Fear opens doors to death, disaster, destruction, disease. Do not allow fear to creep into your mind or into your heart or into your body. Always have courage. Always be strong no matter what. Know that Hashem has the final word. So have a blessed time of Hanukkah, and remember, it is better to be spiritual than to be religious. Do not allow religions, traditions, legalism, and any other isms or schisms of the world systems and the ideologies and theories of people to distort what it is that you are hearing and seeing in the spiritual realm. Always trust the Maker. Incline your ears to hear the true voice of truth. Shalom Aleichem, and have a marvelous, supernatural, victorious, miraculous Hanukkah. And if you have a shofar, please blow it.